Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Yesterday we got 14.3.5 self-driving software installed on my new Model Y L. This vehicle I got about a month and a half ago, and I was not really patiently waiting for the self-driving software, which we bought outright. Now we are gonna test this software, and I'm at Bayswater in Melbourne, Victoria, and we are gonna go to Rowville. So I'm standing in a car park next to Spotlight and the Good Guys, and opposite us is Bunnings, which is a local hardware store. So today we will go to Rowville, and this is busy peak hour traffic. It's 5:30 p.m. Everyone is going where they need to, but a lot more people on the road. So here we are. We put in the address. It says about 26 minutes worth of driving. In the meantime, we'll see what challenges we face, if there's any critical errors we get, and how does the car drives itself on its way to Rowville. So you can see there is major artery roads we will be passing through, but there are hardly any inner streets, but it'll be main arterial road driving here. So we click on start self-driving and let's see what happens. So we are driving it in standard mode. I tried doing it in chill, and I have not tried sloth mode yet. So car seems pretty confident. I think it should have slowed down for the speed bump, but it just went straight through. But it was only driving at 15 k's, so it's not too bad. So here we are at the lights. Indicator is on. Steering wheel has turned. I would imagine the steering wheel to be turning right, which it has not, or at least be straight, which it has not done yet. Let's see what happens. The indicator is on. Hopefully people knows we are coming. What I like about the new system is, as I've been used to the old system, it seems quite comprehensive. All right, here we go. The steering wheel turned straight, and then it turned to its right. We are in the extreme right lane now. So we'll be turning 700. We'll be turning left in 700 meters. So it has come into the middle lane, not hugging the right lane. As I was saying, I'm not really used to the new full self-driving software, the new user interface. It seems quite comprehensive, in a manner that it looks at the red lights. It gives me the idea of the whole intersection, which itself feels quite reassuring, thinking the car knows about the traffic that's coming around. In turn gives me confidence that maybe it will be okay. So going straight now. Be turning 400 meters. At the next lights, we'll be turning left onto Bayswater Road. Let's see when it turns. Oh, okay. So it has started to turn almost 200-300 meters before. So good to see it's not doing a last minute turn. However, we haven't seen a lot of traffic here. All right, now this is a busy intersection. Stopping at the giveaway sign. Well, it hasn't stopped. Okay, well, I would have stopped there and looked at the traffic. Well, I guess it's useful when you have 6 cameras, or maybe more cameras looking around. It gives it more real-time knowledge. However, I would have thought it would have stopped for a second. It just kept going at the at the merging sign. Alright, still in the middle lane, which I like the middle lane. I feel it's less stressful when I'm in the middle lane. Okay, amber lights, orange lights. The system, I think the system feels, it's confident. That's the word I would use. Like it hasn't done any rash turns or hasn't done any harsh braking, hasn't done any like left or right turns or aggressively overtaking. Well, I guess it makes sense. We are driving in the standard mode. It's just busy peak hour traffic. On a different mode, I think I would have been a bit sneaky. As we are going straight, I would have considered turning left and cutting through the traffic, which Tesla has not thought of yet. There's a car in front of us which just did that. This is the only version that I have gotten access to, so I'm not sure what it was doing in the previous versions. That was version 13 and then 14.3.3, where I heard some feedback of Tesla's aggressive lane changing. I have not felt it in this version. Maybe on standard mode, that's why. I think it'll take me some time to get used to the hurry mode. I have not even considered using it for the time being. Okay, here's a left turn. I think Tesla has thought, okay, well, maybe it's time we consider turning left. Alright, so there's no cars coming in the back, and it's a safe lane change. Well, if it did that before, we would have been almost, well, if not more, maybe at least 300 to 400 meters ahead. Oh, I see why it didn't do that. So that's, oh, I see. This is a lane that turns left. So that's a bit sneaky on Tesla's behalf, that it decided to change the lane. We will give it benefit of doubt that Tesla didn't know. I'm new to the area. I didn't know that third lane was turning left. So, okay, what's going ahead of us? Oh, it's a broken down car that's making it harder for all the cars. The turning seems quite safe. It gives indication, then it slowly merges in. Zero effort on my behalf till now. At least it is sensing there's a car that's broken down and not going till the very end, then merging right. Feels like it's a good behavior. However, that left turn was a bit sneaky. I don't think if Tesla knows it's gonna turn left. Well, I didn't know of that, and we will give Tesla benefit of doubt as well, that it didn't know. All right, 2 lanes turning into one. Let's see what happens moving forward. Does not need an intervention. Has not done anything crazy that has scared me till now. All right, safe merging, and we are going straight. So now there's red light cameras here. Let's see what happens. Will it stop or not? No, the lights are green and we'll keep going. One thing I find in this version, or at least the only version I've used till now, I feel like the speed pickup, it's quite comfortable. It doesn't feel it's lead foot driver. The speed pickup is gradual and it's consistent. It's comfortable. FSD super wide hands-free mode is off. Okay, why did it do that? Not entirely sure. So okay, we will keep our hands on the wheel, and surprisingly, or well, funny, I have kept my right foot just an inch away from the brakes, so if it needs any intervention, we can be safe. Hasn't needed it, but just in case, well, that's what it means to be supervised. At least be prepared to intervene or brake when required, or handle the steering wheel. So driving at 62 in a 60 zone, when I checked the speed through Waze, we should be at 60, so which is okay. As you know, Victoria, the road rules are quite strict here. I have seen people getting fines 3 kilometers over, 4 kilometers over the speed limit, which I tell to my mates in Europe, and they find it hard to believe. All right, now the right lane is busy. Okay, this is what I would have done. I would have switched lanes, which it did, and it did that at a comfortable distance. It didn't feel I was getting rushed or that butterflies in the stomach if a software would have done it hastily and last second. Quite comfortable. A lot of confidence I have gained in the system till now, but gotta be cautious as it is. Yeah, still feeling comfortable. Is it swerving too much on the left? It's okay. It's in the middle. However, I would be driving a little bit on the right side of the left lane, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I feel, even sitting in the passenger seat, I feel when somebody else is driving that we are too close to the curb. Maybe it's my own OCD. One thing I like about this system also is it's driving far away, at least about 7 cars distance away. How I used to drive this car as well. I don't like to tailgate, and I like to keep a big distance between me and the car in the front. For a few reasons. It's a dark color car, so any chips, if you're driving too close, the front bumper can chip easily. So I like to maintain the distance. If any small rocks are there, they can okay, let's see, there's a car merging. It was quite unsafe, not from us but from the white car, which the car handled quite professionally. It slowed down, but there wasn't any absurd braking. It still felt comfortable. Excuse me guys, this is my first video log. So please excuse my commentary if there's any misspellings, or, well, if I didn't speak any words correctly. My English is not my first language. However, the excitement of the new FSD got me thinking about creating a video for YouTube. So at least I can share my experiences with you guys, whoever is watching, whoever is still here. Thank you for watching. Alright, still going strong. I don't know what FSD supervised hands-free mode on and off is. Maybe it senses some issues that it wants me to be prepared to take over it needs. If any of the viewers can help me with that. Alright, now we are at Fentry Gully Road. It is going to turn right. Alright, we will go some of the inner streets now, and let's see how it handles that. I feel like on a straight road system is quite competent, and during peak hour as well. Now we'll see how it works on the inner streets. Let's see if there's any roundabouts. Okay, well, we have one roundabout. Okay, let's see. Okay, turning right. Indicators are on. It's gonna turn left into Rochdale Street in 200 meters. Let's see how it does that. It's quite sharp. The distance is not too much. Okay, turning left and preparing to turn left into Rochdale Street. It wasn't too bad. Again, system feels confident. It changed lanes efficiently, and indicators were on for quite a time to notify other drivers on the road of our intentions of turning left. Alright, 60 on 60. And then there's a car that has a lot of distance in front, which is a good sign. Doing well in the inner streets. It's keeping to the white line. Okay, that feels a bit sharp. I would have slowed down here a bit, which it did as well. I might have slowed down a little bit more. Indicators early on, and it's ready to turn left. Well, I think it's twisted the steering a bit too much. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. Oh, bit too close to the white lane. It felt a bit. It should have kept. It should have kept a little bit to the left. It feels like it got to the middle line, quite close to the middle line. Okay. The sharp turn feels a bit sharp. On the left hand side, maybe we'll try it next time. There's a speed hump there. We'll see how it fares that. There's one on the inner street as well. Alright, turning left. Alright, there's no middle line dividing the road, and the road is quite wide as well. It's part of the industrial complex in Rowville. You know what? I think the driving in the inner city or in the CBD would be interesting. Let's see how it prepares for a hook turn. We'll do that in the next video. We'll take it to the city. Okay. Alright, the left lane is empty. Okay, there's a car that was changing lanes. Like, good, it did not try to merge in. So it saw the white hue actually change lanes without any indication, but Tesla was able to see that it's turning into the left lane and it did not merge. Quite a safe interpretation and quite a safe decision as well. All right, back into the inner streets. At this, okay, that was interesting. It tried jumping the light, but it stopped. Okay, it felt a bit indecisive here. It was gonna go, then it stopped. It was gonna go, then it stopped, and now we stopped. And the middle of the crossing. Good, we don't have any people who want to cross here, so we will just stay here. I don't think if there were cops behind us, they would have liked it. Decisive, it's gonna cross, then it stopped, then it started going again, then it stopped. Good, it stopped, but I feel like it should have stopped when it saw the orange light. No need to be naughty, Tesla. Okay, let's see what it does. I have not moved the car back. Okay, it's turning lanes. It's turning right now, sorry. And it... And for that behavior, it deserves a smack on the steering wheel. Just like smack on the wrist. It should have slowed down. It should have stopped. No brownie points there. And I will be uploading the footage to Tesla. Well, I think that's what they need, more data from us users to see how the system or the software can be better and have better decision making. Slow down to 43 in a 40 zone, which would be about 40 anyway, if you do the actual speed test. Let's see what it does here. I would be turning, because there's gonna be an immediate left. I would be turning right from the left lane, so that I don't have to change lanes when we go onto Wellington Road. It's turning right from the right lane, and that means in the next 200 meters it has to do a lane change. Quite an unnecessary effort. Alright, let's see what it does. So, right, and then suddenly the left indicator will come out. It picked up speed. Well, I guess it needs that to have that distance between the car driving behind us. Or it could have just turned right from the left lane and could have avoided all of this. No right or wrong answers, just comes down to how much effort you're willing to make later. Alright, this is a giveaway sign. There's a car on the right hand side, but there's traffic passing through, so we will just keep going. Alright, here's a U-turn, here's a roundabout. We have heard some stories about Tesla being indecisive or swirling left. Let's see what it does here. Okay, it slowed down to 20 kilometers an hour. It was quite comfortable. Okay, there's a speed bump. Well, it slowed down, but also slowed down because it's gonna turn right maybe. And it turned right. All right, this was it for the first test drive of this system for the video. We will continue this journey moving forward. Thank you for now. Cheers.